In the ever-evolving world of military aviation, innovation often defines superiority. One of the most remarkable breakthroughs of recent years is an aircraft that combines two capabilities previously thought to be nearly impossible to merge: the speed and range of a jet with the vertical landing and takeoff ability of a helicopter. This hybrid marvel has captured the imagination of military strategists and defense experts worldwide. It doesn't just symbolize engineering brilliance. It represents a significant leap forward in how the U.S. military envisions air dominance. This aircraft is more than a machine. It is a statement of power, flexibility, and the future of aerial warfare. It is built to perform in hostile environments, carry out missions in areas without proper runways, and adapt quickly to combat conditions. Today, we will dive deep into its origins, design, and the revolutionary impact it could have on modern warfare. The idea of creating an aircraft that could fly like a jet but land like a helicopter is not new. In fact, military engineers have been toying with the idea since the mid-20th century. The Cold War era gave rise to several experimental VTOL, vertical takeoff and landing aircraft, such as the British Harrier and various prototypes in the US. While groundbreaking at the time, these aircraft had limitations in speed, payload, and reliability. The U.S. military learned critical lessons from these early attempts. Engineers realized that while vertical lift was useful, combining it with jet-like speed required completely rethinking propulsion systems, wing design, and control mechanisms. Over the decades, research continued quietly, with advances in materials science, avionics, and thrust vectoring technology finally making the dream realistic. What we now see is the culmination of decades of experimentation, failures, and breakthroughs. The aircraft's design is a masterpiece of aeronautical engineering. It uses a powerful turbofan engine capable of producing thrust levels sufficient for both high-speed forward flight and vertical lift. Through advanced thrust vectoring nozzles, the engine redirects power downward for takeoff and landing, and backward for traditional jet propulsion. The wings are optimized for high-speed aerodynamics but are reinforced to handle the stress of hovering maneuvers. Meanwhile, advanced composite materials keep the airframe lightweight yet strong, ensuring durability in combat conditions. The landing gear is designed to withstand vertical impacts, unlike conventional jets that rely on smooth runway landings. What truly sets it apart, however, is the software. Advanced fly-by-wire systems and AI-assisted controls ensure stability during vertical transitions. For a human pilot, manually controlling such transitions would be nearly impossible, but the onboard computers make it seamless. This harmony of human and machine is what makes the aircraft not only revolutionary, but also practical. One of the most impressive features of this aircraft is its ability to transition seamlessly between flight modes. In jet mode, it can cruise at supersonic speeds, rivaling traditional fighter jets in performance. This means it can rapidly deploy to a combat zone, chase down enemy aircraft, or evade hostile missiles with ease. In helicopter mode, the aircraft becomes a completely different beast. It can hover in place, land in tight urban environments, or deploy troops in areas without runways. This duality provides the U.S. military with an unparalleled advantage. No longer do they need separate assets for speed and vertical capability. This one platform can do it all. For missions in the Pacific, where island hopping is key, or in deserts where runways are scarce, this flexibility is a game changer. Modern battlefields are unpredictable. The need to adapt quickly is more important than ever. This aircraft allows commanders to deploy forces to areas that were once inaccessible. Imagine a scenario where troops need to land deep inside enemy territory without an airbase nearby. The aircraft can deliver them swiftly and safely. In naval warfare, the aircraft can operate from smaller ships that lack full-length runways. This makes every vessel a potential aircraft carrier, massively expanding the operational reach of the U.S. Navy. In addition, its ability to hover makes it perfect for search and rescue missions. close air support, and rapid evacuations. It is not just an aircraft, it's a force multiplier. In today's world, speed and flexibility alone are not enough. Stealth is equally critical. The aircraft incorporates stealth shaping to reduce radar cross-sections, making it harder for enemy radar systems to detect and target it. Special radar-absorbent coatings further enhance its survivability in contested airspace. Its advanced defensive suite includes infrared countermeasures, electronic jamming systems, and decoys to protect against modern missile threats. These features mean it can not only enter hostile territory undetected, but also survive and return, making it one of the most survivable aircraft in the U.S. arsenal. The cockpit is another marvel. Instead of relying solely on traditional dials and gauges, it is equipped with next-generation augmented reality (AR) displays. Pilots can see critical information projected onto their visors, reducing the need to glance at instruments. The system also integrates AI co-pilot assistance. This doesn't replace the human pilot, but enhances decision-making by offering recommendations, threat assessments, and optimized flight paths. In high-stress combat situations, where seconds can mean the difference between survival and disaster, this technology is invaluable. The introduction of this aircraft changes the balance of power. Allies of the United States see it as a reassurance of American military superiority, while rivals view it with unease. For nations like China and Russia, which are rapidly modernizing their forces, this aircraft presents a new challenge. By being deployable from virtually anywhere, it eliminates traditional weaknesses and forces adversaries to rethink their strategies. The mere existence of such a capability alters the psychology of warfare. It signals that the U.S. military is not only keeping pace with modern threats, but is a step ahead. This aircraft is not an endpoint. It is the beginning of a new era. The lessons learned here will shape future designs. We may soon see larger versions capable of carrying heavy cargo or unmanned variants that remove the risk to pilots altogether. The technology behind thrust vectoring, advanced avionics, and hybrid functionality will likely spill into civilian sectors as well, revolutionizing transport and emergency response. The aircraft that flies like a jet and lands like a helicopter is more than a machine. It is a glimpse into the future of aviation. It embodies speed, power, versatility, and survivability, all in one platform. For the U.S. military, it is a tool that expands possibilities. For rivals, it is a reminder that technological superiority is still firmly in America's grasp. As we move deeper into the 21st century, warfare will increasingly depend on adaptability, and this aircraft represents exactly that. Whether in combat, humanitarian aid, or strategic deterrence, its presence will be felt across the globe. If you found this deep dive into military innovation fascinating, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more long-form documentaries on the world's most advanced technologies. Your support helps us bring you more insights into the future of defense, aviation, and global security.